The deepest part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench, is over 36,000 feet deep. 2. Some species of bamboo can grow almost a meter in a single day. 3. Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. 4. Sea otters hold hands when they sleep to avoid drifting apart. 5. Light from the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. 6. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey that is still edible. 7. Dolphins have been observed giving each other names. 8. Saturn's moon Titan has a dense atmosphere and liquid methane lakes. 9. A day on Venus is longer than its year. 10. Some turtles can breathe through their cloacas while hibernating underwater. 11. Your bones are about 5 times stronger than steel of the same density. 12. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the Earth's oxygen. 13. An octopus has 3 hearts and can change color in milliseconds. 14. A hummingbird's wings can beat up to 80 times per second. 15. Some fish use electric pulses to communicate in dark water. 16. Trees can communicate through underground mycorrhizal networks. 17. Starfish have no brain and no blood. 18. The oldest known tree is over 4,800 years old. 19. Butterflies can see ultraviolet light. 20. Sloths only defecate about once a week. 21. Crows can remember faces for years. 22. The human brain is sometimes more active during sleep than when awake. 23. Jellyfish have existed for over 500 million years. 24. Fireflies produce light with no heat, a process called cold light. 25. Giraffes only sleep around 30 minutes a day in short naps. 26. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth by 3.8 centimeters each year. 27. Frogs can freeze solid and survive the winter in that state. 28. Some desert beetles collect water by facing the wind with their backs. 29. Ants stretch when they wake up in the morning. 30. Penguins propose to mates with pebbles. 31. There is a planet made mostly of diamond called 55 Cancri E. 32. Water bears, tardigrades, can survive in space. 33. The Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies are on a collision course. 34. Earthquakes can cause days to become slightly shorter. 35. Mars has the tallest mountain in the solar system, Olympus Mons. 36. Humpback whales have complex songs that can last for hours. 37. The Sahara was once a lush, green landscape. 38. Koalas have fingerprints nearly identical to humans. 39. The Pacific Ocean contains half of the world's water. 40. Some mushrooms glow in the dark. 41. Light can be bent by gravity, a phenomenon known as gravitational lensing. 42. A bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. 43. The human heart creates enough pressure to squirt blood 30 feet. 44. Bamboo releases more oxygen into the atmosphere than trees. 45. Earth has a second moon, a tiny asteroid that shares its orbit. 46. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. 47. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. 48. Bananas are technically berries. Strawberries are not. 49. There's a jellyfish species that is biologically immortal. 50. Coral reefs support 25% of all marine life despite covering less than 1% of the ocean floor. 61st. Spiders are not insects. They belong to the arachnid class. 62. The human body has more bacterial cells than human cells. 63. Water expands when it freezes, which is why ice floats. 64. Ants have been farming fungi for millions of years. 65. The moon has moonquakes, similar to earthquakes on Earth. 66. Elephants can detect rainstorms from miles away. 67. A photon can take thousands of years to escape the sun's core. 68. The Earth's magnetic field is constantly shifting. 69. Crickets can tell you the temperature by the speed of their chirps. 70. Fire needs oxygen, fuel, and heat to burn. Remove one, and it stops. 71. Mushrooms are more closely related to animals than to plants. 72. Seahorses mate for life and the males carry the babies. 73. Sound cannot travel in space because there's no air. 74. The average cloud weighs over 1 million pounds. 75. Bees can recognize human faces. 76. The sun accounts for 99.86% of the mass in the solar system. 77. The world's smallest reptile fits on the tip of a finger. 78. Rainbows are full circles, but we usually see only half. 79. Comets are cosmic snowballs of frozen gases, rock, and dust. 80. Space smells like seared steak, according to astronauts. 81. Birds are modern-day dinosaurs. 82. Whales can hold their breath for up to 90 minutes. 83. Earth is the only planet in the solar system with plate tectonics. 84. Cats purr at a frequency that can promote healing. 85. Sharks existed before trees. 86. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer due to heat expansion. 87. Some frogs can see in color even in total darkness. 88. The oldest known living animal was a clam named Ming, aged 507 years. 89. Neptune's winds are the fastest in the solar system. 90. Some metals, like gallium, melt in your hand. 91. The tallest tree in the world is over 379 feet tall. 92. Bacteria have been found 2 miles below Earth's surface. 93. Ice on Earth can be millions of years old. 94. You are taller in the morning than at night due to spinal decompression. 95. The coldest temperature recorded on Earth is negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit in Antarctica. 96. Glass is an amorphous solid. It behaves both like a liquid and a solid. 97. Saturn could float in water due to its low density. 98. Venus is the hottest planet, even though Mercury is closer to the Sun. 99. The average adult has about 5 liters of blood. 100. It rains diamonds on Neptune and Uranus. 101. Trees can detect drought and close their pores to conserve water. 102. 1 spoonful of neutron star material weighs billions of tons. 103. Every snowflake has a unique molecular structure. 104. The Amazon River is so massive it affects tides in the Atlantic. 105. Plants know when they're being eaten and respond chemically. 106. Some fish can walk on land using their fins. 107. A jellyfish doesn't have a brain, heart, or bones. 108. Humans share about 60% of their DNA with bananas. 109. The world's largest living structure is the Great Barrier Reef. 110th. Space-time is bent by massive objects like planets and stars. 111. Some metals can remember their shapes after being deformed. 112th. Bioluminescent organisms light up the deep ocean. 113th. Polar bears have black skin underneath their white fur. 114. The Sahara Desert was once a fertile grassland. 115th. Your liver can regenerate itself completely. 116. Some crystals grow in perfect mathematical symmetry. 117. The speed of sound is slower in cold air than warm air. 118th. Airplanes fly smoother above the troposphere. 119. Tectonic plate movement shapes the Earth's continents. 120. Some bacteria can survive boiling water and radiation. 121. The sound of ocean waves can reduce cortisol levels. 122nd. Snow is not white, it's translucent. Light reflecting makes it appear white. 123. A comet's tail always points away from the sun. 124. The universe is expanding faster than the speed of light. 125th. Brainwaves can synchronize with external rhythms like music. 126. A full moon rises exactly at sunset. 127th. Planets don't emit light, they reflect sunlight. 128. Some plants can move in response to touch, like the mimosa. 129. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. 130th. Elephants mourn their dead. 131. The deepest lake in the world is Lake Baikal. 132nd. Dust storms on Mars can last for months. 133rd. Hot water can freeze faster than cold. This is called the Mpemba effect. 134. Water has its highest density at 4 degrees Celsius. 135. Certain fish create electricity to navigate. 136. Your stomach gets a new lining every 3 to 4 days. 137. Owl necks can rotate 270 degrees. 138. The Andromeda Galaxy is visible from Earth with the naked eye. 139. The tongue is the strongest muscle relative to its size. 140. Some worms can regrow into 2 new individuals. 141. Venus has mountains taller than Everest. 142nd. Algae produce most of Earth's oxygen. 143. The first computer virus was created in 1986. 144. Lightning can strike the same place more than once. 145. Sand dunes causing in low frequencies. 146. Ants have more collective biomass than humans. 147. The moon has no atmosphere and no sound. 148. Crystals can grow in outer space. 149. Stars twinkle due to Earth's atmosphere. 150. Neutron stars spin up to 700 times per second. 51. A solar eclipse helped prove Einstein's theory of general relativity. 52nd. Mars has seasons just like Earth due to its tilted axis. 53rd. Saturn's rings are made mostly of ice particles, with some dust and rock. 54. The human eye can distinguish about 10 million colors. 55. Lightning strikes the Earth about 100 times per second. 56. The blue whale's heart can be as large as a small car. 57. Plants can respond to sound and vibrations. 58. The speed of light is approximately 299,792 kilometers per second. 59. The aurora borealis is caused by solar particles interacting with Earth's atmosphere. 60. The average human takes around 20,000 breaths per day. 61. 1 spoon of soil contains more living organisms than people on Earth. 62. Some lizards can squirt blood from their eyes. 63. The tongue is the strongest muscle relative to its size. 64. The Milky Way is on a collision course with Andromeda. 65. Dolphins sleep with 1/2 of their brain awake. 66. Sea cucumbers can dissolve their bodies and reconstitute them. 67. Earth once had 2 moons. 68. Venus spins in the opposite direction to most planets. 69. Tomatoes have more genes than humans. 70. A goldfish's attention span is longer than a human's. 71. Antarctica has no time zones. 72. Baby puffins are called pufflings. 73. The Great Wall of China isn't visible from space. 74. Rats laugh when tickled. 75. The average cloud droplet is 100 times smaller than a raindrop. 76. Rainbows are full circles, not arcs. 77. The largest living structure is the Great Barrier Reef. 78. The Sun makes up 99.86% of the solar system's mass. 79. Humans share about 60% of their DNA with bananas. 80. The oldest tree in the world is over 4,800 years old. 81st. Slime molds can solve mazes. 82. Some metals can remember their shapes. 83. Birds are living dinosaurs. 84. A photon may take thousands of years to escape the sun's core. 85. There's a planet made of diamond. 55 Cancri, E. 86. Mushrooms can create their own wind. 87. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller in summer. 88. The largest volcano in the solar system is Olympus Mons. 89. Some jellyfish are biologically immortal. 90. You are taller in the morning than in the evening. 91. A day on Mercury is 59 Earth days long. 92nd. Snakes can sense infrared radiation. 93. The oceans hold 20 million tons of gold. 94. Some ants can build living bridges. 95. The heart of a blue whale is the size of a small car. 96. Bees can recognize human faces. 97. The planet Uranus rotates on its side. 98. Astronauts grow taller in space. 99. Some plants move faster than animals, like the mimosa. 100 DNA was discovered in 1869, but its structure wasn't understood until 1953. 101. The smell of rain is caused by a compound called petrichor. 102. Saturn could float in water if there were a tub big enough. 103. Your stomach gets a new lining every 3 to 4 days. 104th. Polar bear fur is transparent, not white. 105. You blink around 15 to 20 times per minute. 106. The moon has moonquakes. 107th. Light takes 8 minutes to travel from the sun to Earth. 108th. A mantis shrimp can punch as fast as a bullet. 109th. Earth once had a supercontinent called Pangaea. 110th. Honeybees communicate through a waggle dance. 111. Ice in Antarctica can be over 1 million years old. 112th. Camels have 3 sets of eyelids. 113. The air at higher altitudes has less oxygen. 114. Your liver can regenerate itself. 115th. Fire needs 3 things to burn: fuel, oxygen, and heat. 116. The largest living organism is a fungus in Oregon. 117. Some worms can regenerate into 2 separate beings. 118. Atoms are 99.999999% empty space. 119. The first computer virus was created in 1986. 120. The speed of light is about 299,792 kilometers per second. 121. The human eye can distinguish about 10 million colors. 122. There's enough DNA in your body to stretch from Earth to the sun hundreds of times. 123. The sound of a black hole was recorded at 57 octaves below middle C. 124. Raindrops start as dust particles. 125th. Time moves slower in stronger gravitational fields. 126. Saturn's moon, Enceladus, has water geysers. 127. Neurons in the brain can fire at 200 times per second. 128. One bolt of lightning contains 1 billion volts of electricity. 129. The moon has no atmosphere, which is why it's silent. 130. Coral reefs support 25% of all marine species. 131. Gravity is slightly stronger at the poles than at the equator. 132nd. Termites never sleep. 133. It rains diamonds on Neptune and Uranus. 134. A jellyfish doesn't have a brain or a heart. 135th. Volcano lightning is real and beautiful. 136. Sea spiders breathe through their legs. 137. Moonlight is actually sunlight reflected off the moon. 138. A cockroach can live for weeks without its head. 139. The Earth wobbles on its axis in a cycle every 26,000 years. 140. The ocean produces more oxygen than the Amazon rainforest. 141. Owls can rotate their heads 270 degrees. 142. Some crystals grow faster under pressure. 143. A comet's tail always points away from the sun. 144. DNA makes up about 0.1% of a human's body mass. 145. Humans glow in the dark, but it's too faint for our eyes. 146. A rainbow can only be seen at 42 degrees from the direction opposite the sun. 147. Bubbles are always spherical because of surface tension. 148. Some stars sing. They emit rhythmic pulsations. 149. Water is densest at 4 degrees Celsius, not when it's ice. 150. Without Earth's magnetic field, we'd be exposed to deadly solar radiation. 151. The ocean floor holds more historical artifacts than all museums on land combined. 152. Elephants can detect rainstorms up to 150 miles away. 153. A single strand of spider silk is 5 times stronger than steel of the same diameter. 154. The Pacific Ocean is wider than the moon. 155. Ants have survived on Earth for over 100 million years. 156. The scent of lavender has been shown to reduce anxiety and slow heart rate. 157. Light bends when it passes through different materials. This is called refraction. 158. Ginkgo trees have remained unchanged for over 200 million years. 159. Some deep-sea fish create their own light using bioluminescence. 160th. Saturn's rings are less than a kilometer thick in most places. 161st. Earth is bombarded with over 100 tons of space dust each day. 162nd. Starfish can regenerate lost arms, and some can regrow an entire body from one limb. 163. The heart of a hummingbird beats up to 1,260 times per minute. 164. The northern lights are caused by solar particles colliding with Earth's atmosphere. 165. The Amazon River pushes so much water into the Atlantic that you can still drink it 100 miles out to sea. 166. Some coral reefs are over 5,000 years old. 167. A solar eclipse helped prove Einstein's theory of general relativity. 168th. Sharks have been around longer than trees. 169. The feathers of a peacock are actually brown. It's microscopic structures that reflect blue and green. 170. When you look at a star, you're seeing light that left it years, sometimes millennia, ago. 1. The moon is slowly drifting away from Earth, about 3.8 centimeters every year. 2. Octopuses have 3 hearts and their blood is blue. 3. Saturn's rings are made mostly of water ice. 4. Trees can communicate through underground fungal networks. 5. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can. 6. The human body replaces most of its cells every 7 to 10 years. 7. The deepest part of the ocean is nearly 11,000 meters below the surface. 8. Butterflies can taste with their feet. 9. A day on Venus is longer than its year. 10. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. 11. Your brain generates enough electricity to power a small light bulb. 12. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. 13. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen. 14. Koalas have fingerprints almost identical to humans. 15. The coldest temperature recorded on Earth is negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit in Antarctica. 16. Snowflakes always have 6 sides, but each one is unique. 17. Earth's core is as hot as the surface of the sun. 18. Sea otters hold hands when they sleep, so they don't drift apart. 19. Dolphins have names for each other. 20. A bolt of lightning is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. 21. Hummingbirds can remember every flower they visited. 22. Antarctica is the driest, windiest, and coldest continent. 23. A teaspoon of a neutron star would weigh about 6 billion tons. 24. Some frogs can survive being frozen solid. 25. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion smells. 26. Penguins propose to each other with pebbles. 27. Earthquakes can make the earth ring like a bell. 28. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. Triple point. 29. Jellyfish have survived for over 500 million years. 30. Raindrops are not tear-shaped. They're more like hamburger buns. 31. Crows can recognize human faces. 32. A single tree can absorb up to 48 pounds of CO2 per year. 33. Some fish can change their gender. 34. The Sahara was once a lush green savanna. 35. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists found 3,000-year-old edible honey. 36. Fireflies use bioluminescence to attract mates. 37. Spiders are not insects, they're arachnids. 38. Human bones are about 5 times stronger than steel of the same density. 39. Clouds can weigh up to 1 million pounds. 40. Earth is the only known planet with plate tectonics. 41. Whales can hold their breath for over an hour. 42. Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. 43rd. Space smells like seared steak, astronauts report. 44. Bamboo can grow up to 3 feet in 24 hours. 45. Cats purr at a frequency that promotes healing. 46. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system. 47. The average human heart beats about 100,000 times a day. 48. Raindrops fall at about 20 miles per hour. 49th. Earth's rotation is gradually slowing down. 50. Plants can hear running water and grow toward it. 51. Some turtles live longer than 150 years. 52. There are more microbes in your body than human cells. 53. Lightning strikes the Earth 100 times every second. 54. Giraffes only need 5 to 30 minutes of sleep a day. 55th. Sharks predate trees in evolutionary history. 56. A full head of human hair can support 12 tons. 57. Bats always turn left when exiting a cave. 58. Water expands when it freezes. Most substances contract. 59. The human body emits a small amount of light. 60. Space is completely silent. Sound can't travel in a vacuum.